Hi everyone, Archana here. I know you miss me. I'm just kidding, but I really missed you from couple of weeks. I couldn't make my videos since I took a little spring break. Winter was really hard this year, so that break was needed, and my kids had a spring break, so I thought I'll just stay with them. So here I am again, back on our flower making track. So let's make these gerberas today. So we will make our roses later on, but I'll just change a little bit and move on to other flowers for a while. So these are the gerberas I have made. So we will make these using our regular tools, and this one is in fuchsia pink I have created, and this one is little bit close center, which is two-toned pink and white. I tried to make some dahlias here, so I will show you later on how I made it using the same thing, but today we are making these gerberas, and I do have these real gerberas here. So pretty, the color is so cute, super shabby. So we will try to make in these colors. Okay, so let's see if we can achieve this look. I know it's really hard to replica of these God's creation, but we will try to make it as close as possible. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, I will need, I'll just keep it here. It's wobbly actually. I'm not sure how to keep it. Just like that. So first of all, we will need our punch outs. So we will need 3 of these and 3 to 4 of these. So middle one and the large one. So if you have a smaller than this one, it's better, but right now I'm going to use these two. So I already made punch outs here, and we need our regular tools. So first of all, I'll show you what we need to do. There is little trick. Just get your punch and insert this punch out again. Use your tool, this tool or anything which you think will be handy, and just keep it like that. So this thing should be on the center of each petal, the cutter. So if you cut it, you will get this shape. Okay, so we need to cut another one is also like this. You can cut 2 petals at a time, but I recommend 2 at a time, not 3. But if your punch is sharp enough, you can make 3 at a time. So I'm just keeping it as centered as possible, like this. Alright, so we'll get this one too. So these are our 2 shapes, and I need, or we need 2 colors. So I have Stampin' Up colors today, which is closer to these colors. You can see right here. So let's use those, or you can just use whatever Tim Holtz colors you have. I have that Victorian velvet color, but it is more, I don't know, it's little bit reddish than the pinkish. So I thought I will just use these two. So let's get started. We need to color it lightly, not very dark. So we will do it together, both colors. So for bigger one, we need to color pink. For large one, just color it like that. We need to show little bit whitish on the edges, like that. So just don't cover all the way, but if you want to cover, that's fine. It will look amazing, no problem. Just like I got the solid color, these are the solid color paper. I didn't color it, so if you want, you can just use those colored papers. And this is the 65 LB cardstock, nothing fancy. And then green color. So green color, I'll put little bit more, since if I spray the water on, it will fade up. especially these Stampin' Up's colors. These are water based color, but Tim Holtz colors are perfect always. So this one I'm putting all the way on the top till the top. I'm almost covered everything here, you can see. So these petals look like this one right now. And then you need to spray the water. I recommend spraying water backside. If you spray the water from front, the color will messed up little bit. I don't know how to show it, but you will see if you spray on top. And just, oh sorry, just remove the excess water. And then take your petals just like this on your mat and get this tool, which is a second smallest ball tool, and then you need to make a lines 2 to 3. Okay, so if you made a center line like that, make couple of on the edges too. So mostly 2, if possible 3. Just drag it like that from tip to the center. So if your petal is small, just make a 1 line, but we need those grids. Okay, like that. And then keep it upside down and spread it little bit more like that. So I kept it just like that for my these pre-made flowers, like this, just like this, and I layered up. But you can see right now here they are little bit rounded edges, right? Okay, so I will see if I can round them little bit. So mostly use same tool or just get the large small one, okay, small side, and just on the top drag it inside like that. So these tips are very sharp, which we created, but for these flowers the tips are little bit rounded. So this one is done, and then for this one, just you can just drag it like this. Just like that, and this one is done. And for the center, you will need some kind of glue. You can just put the glue here, or I have these foam dots like that, so I'll just use these foam dots here. But before I use other pollens, these prillies I always use prills, so I have them in this copper color. But if you want, you can just even color it with the Sharpies or something, like whatever you feel the center looks better, you just use it. I happen to have all these things since I'm making flowers since so long, so I gathered all these centers, pollens or stamens, so I'm using that. So I already created these 2 extra for center and 3 extra for the larger one. Okay, so now we will stick those together with our liquid glue. I don't recommend hot glue, so keep your liquid glue handy when you are making your flowers. And you need to wait till it comes down, since my glue is all done almost, so bear with me. Okay, here you go. And then try to stick it. I can glue it and use my these prills right now here, but you know, through these gaps those prills balls, small micro balls, goes down, or just they are just waste. So more support we need to we need to add these petals, so that gap will no more there, like that. And when you use your prills, they will stay in here within the inside the petals. Okay, so that's what I recommend this one. And now, even though this is sticky dot, I recommend to use little bit glue on the top and also on the sides. So for these I used on the sides the yellow one and the center the brown one, and I will just dip it in there like this and push it. Okay, just like that. Done. And then you just need to make it in shape again. So mostly close it as much as possible, like that. So this is our center. Okay, and let's assemble this one. I'm very excited to assemble these petals. I hope ours will look like this one, but with little less petals. So use your liquid glue and keep these petals off center. Make little bit gap here for another one. Make sure all 4 layers will show from the top. Don't overlap on. Okay, and the last one. So here is our largest part done, and then just stick this center in the middle, like that. I wish I could use little bit larger petals as well. This is our flower done, and I hope it's as close as this one. If you have a larger petals or larger bunch, you can add more petals to make it more bigger. This one is very big flower, but this one is perfect for our craft. So I hope you find this tutorial helpful, and I'll see you next time with another cute flower. I'm sorry I dropped it. I'm so sorry. So I'm so happy with the result. I hope you are too. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.